Good day everyone, IDG. So I'm representing Abstract Labs and this is our Wave 3 submission. So what are we doing? We are building the feature of UX on BlockDAG by building an AE SDK. So we call our SDK DAG kit. So for Wave 3, what are the highlights in Wave 3? Well, the mission was to remove friction for developers and users on BlockDAG. So for Wave 3, we have implemented a fully typed plug and play TypeScript SDK that includes automatic entry points, compatibility, and simplified smart account connection. So we also have our custom infra, we have our custom bundler, we have our custom pmaster. So we also we successfully implemented gas sponsorship, so users can interact with dApps while not paying, while paying zero DAG. So without further ado, let's get right into the demo. So I've published the version 1.0 of our DAG kit. So this was just for testing. So what I'll do right now is that I will create a new directory for the demo. So let me just see the inside my project, then create directory for demo. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I will just run npm init just to set it up. Then we need to install our packages. So I will install the DAG kit package at DAGkit/kit, and also we need to install VM. So these are the two packages we will be using for this demo. Right, so let me open this up in VS Code. Okay. Now, like I said, we have our custom bundler running. So the bundler is a local bundler. So this is the script for the bundler. So this is the terminal I'm running my bundler on. So I will create a new file here. Just name it index.txt. So what we'll do right now is we need to create our client and import. So for now we will import our create DAG client from DAG kit, and we also like import awakening. So since we will just be working with awakening, I don't think we need to install other changes. So another thing I will do is for this I will need to create a smart account. So I will do const get smart account. So this will be an async function. All right, so doing that, we'll do const client. So I don't want this video to be long, so I will just copy it from here because I already have it set up. So I will just copy it from here, then I will explain. Okay. Okay, so we have our create that client here. So what we're passing in one was the chain, which is the awakening chain, then the RPC URL, the bundle URL, the factory address, that is the smart account factory address, and also our pmaster URL. So all these URLs, this pmaster URL and also the bundler URL, they are still running locally. We haven't published yet since we are still building. So also we will get the account. So we need to create an account. So for that we can just do on course private key to be equals to generate private key from VM. Again, I don't want this video to be too long, so I will just copy this, then I will paste it here. So for now, let me just name this private key or owner private key. This naming convention is okay. Okay, So now we are connecting smart contracts when we are creating smart contracts. So if we look into the code, what does this do? So first, this check if an address exists. So if the address doesn't exist, it create the address here. So after that, then we need to check. We just need to return this account, client, and the address here. So I will just do that. I will return the account. So we can get your smart contracts address by just doing const smart account address is equal to client.get address. So we should be able to get the address here. So let me just log it. Let's do address. Then we can do smart accounts address. So I will just run this real quick. So after that, then what we need to do is just to run a transaction. So since I don't want this video to be too long, I will just copy one of these transactions I have here. So let me just copy this. Okay, so here we are writing to account. So I have this smart smart contract deployed. So this smart contract is just an decrement contract. So I have it on my okay. Now we can see the logs here. If we look closer, we can see it is interacting with the paymaster. So the paymaster has approved the sponsorship, and this is the user operation. So what we can do is that we can check the user operation here. You can check it through the hash on the interaction clearly here. This is from the smart contracts to the entry point, then down to the main counter smart contract. Another thing we can do is that we can mint token, and we can also send batch transaction. So what I will do is that I will just copy this batch transaction function here. So let me just copy this and paste this here. So in this batch, so we also importing our client, our smart account address. So we want to, since we are interacting with a token contract, we want to perform a batch transaction. So we are creating this random account here. So we are creating this random account here. Then for our first data, so we are encoding this function data here, which is to transfer to DAC to this account, so to this address. Then for our first operation, so we are going to mint 10 token. So here we are just transferring 2 token, then here we are minting 2 token. So we then batch this transaction, then we use our client to send user operation batch. Then we log the transaction hash here. Then we check at the end, we check the balance of our smart account address. So for now, I will just run this now. So we can see our so this is the so this is the bundler. You can see the bundler running here. Okay, so we can see our bundler running here. So everything is being logged here. You can see it's approving. So now the paymaster has sponsored the operation. So here we can see the account address is given as 8 because we transferred 2 out of the 10 we minted. So we can also verify this user operation. So if we open this user operation, both user operation on the Explorer, so we can use it to confirm it. See both transaction. So if we check, so this should be like the user operation, so it was interacted with the if we check this contract address, so this contract address should be the entry point address. And for the now for the second user operation, we can see same thing here. So this is when it's interacted with it. So the last thing we want to do here, okay, you can see quantity 2. Okay, it's a lot here, so we can see the quantity here, and I think we should also see, so I think this was when we sent the token. We sent the token here, and this was the quantity here. So if you also look into this, we can see it's this was the quantity. This was when we minted 10. So thank you very much. This is Abstract Labs. Thank you.